Hey people, and we are live. I hope everyone is doing fine. This is the actually the first Hammered with Joacim Cans. I did a try a couple of weeks ago where I was speaking like 50% Swedish and 50% in English, and a lot of people complained, of course, because of the lack of Swedish knowledge in many parts of this world. Today we're going to do something that I call a backstage edition, or more or less like an after work edition. But now I'm referring to after work with Hammerfall, meaning that it could be 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, it could be midnight, it could be 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., doesn't really matter. When we end work, we always try to have a little party. And we're also going to talk a little bit about the rider. I mean, a rider is something that the bands send out in advance to the promoters, and it kind of what we want to have backstage before the show, during the show, and after the show. Some might think that it's that we drink only vodka, Jack Daniels. I don't think we ever in our 23 years had a bottle of Jack Daniels backstage. No, vodka. Well, yeah, in the beginning, but then we realized no one in the band is actually drinking vodka. No, but who? But for some reason it disappeared every night. And then we realized when we found the the current not front of house guy, the light engineer, passed out at the light desk. He just downed the whole bottle of vodka just before the show, and by the time the show started, yeah, what happened? He passed out. Well, that's the way it is. Another thing, I think what we're going to do first, hand sanitizer. No, we're not going to drink it, of course, but we need to do this. And another very important thing, when you're doing live shows, you come off stage, you really feel like, yeah, party. Well, yes, it's not so clever to come after like 1 hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours, only drinking water on stage. One time I actually, a doctor came in Mexico City, and because I was cramping, on the flights we did in South America, I had problems sleeping because I got cramps in my legs, and he asked me, okay, so what do you drink on stage and after the show? Well, I drink only water, and I thought he probably thought that I was only drinking beer, and I said, no, I drink water. Okay, that's it. Yes, so I was, really, really proud because I thought that I'm a good boy now drinking water. And he said, well, that's the problem. I'm like, what do you mean? What That's the problem? Well, you need to drink something with like a lot of minerals, like Gatorade and stuff like that. I'm like, okay. So because when you're sweating, the body is losing a lot of minerals, and like sodium chloride, it's potassium and things like that. So this is also something you should, we're going to start with a little shot. And it's something you can keep in mind if you have like a party outdoors in the summer. It's like blasting 30 degrees Celsius, and people have been drinking from 3 in the afternoon, and the party's about to start, and it's 8, and serve them some fluid replacements, because you got to keep people hydrated. That's really important. And this is actually, we're going to start with a non-alcohol beverage here. Then we're going to get hammered, I promise. So this is kind of a sodium chloride, is bicarbonate and potassium. You can do this yourself, but usually then you just you add salt, sugar, water, and you make this fluid replacement. But this also has a little of the minerals. So cheers. We start with this. Fantastic. So I teamed up. I have what we in Sweden call a shot bricka. It's a tray of shots. That's very, very popular still in Sweden. This what happened now? I'm sorry. This is the first time I'm using this little. Who did that? Who did that? Okay, I just need to do some little adjustments here. Here we go. Where was I? Yes, of course. When it comes to the rider, I mean, what we have nowadays is mainly beer, like light lager, really, really, really light lager for Mr. Droniak, and the kiddie lager. No, just kidding. Hey, no offense. And if you want to, ask questions, I'm not really able to answer in real time here, but I know Oscar is watching, so maybe he can answer some of your questions. Then he maybe will send me some text messages with some of the. What happened here? There he is. He's spying on me. That's good. I know he's there. Then maybe I'm going to invite him later for when I'm making Oscar Droniak's signature after show drink. That's the trickiest one of them all. Where was I? Yeah, it's. It's mainly beer on the rider. It's some Guinness. David, of course, he needs some weird kind of local brew, IPA, APA. It's not really good stuff. It's actually bearable. It's horrible. I don't like it. If I want to have a beer, if you ask me, okay, what's your favorite color? I would say my favorite color is Pripps Blå. Yeah. And music. This is what we hear backstage after every show or before every show when David opens up his first beer. Cheers. That's good. So in the meantime, I just need to go to. I need to go and fix one thing in the kitchen, and I'm just going to leave you with a little song in the background. I hope this works, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Well, maybe hear the music. I know you can hear me now. So this is kind of a karaoke section we have now. People sing along. Why not film yourself sing along to the song, and then we're gonna do some serious blending here. So keep on listening. We never minded any warnings or asked directions from the stars. And when the moon starts ascending, we feel the rush, the inner glow, the crimson river flow. We have the might and the power to succeed, and nothing can stop us. I think we're gonna fade this out just a little bit. We're gonna the best fade ever. So, my friends, now it is time to please Mr. Oscar Droniak. He likes his beer very, very light. We know that. But also, he likes his wine pretty sweet. So, well, actually, this drink is what should I call it? It's I made some notes here. Oh yeah, wait. Here we go. In Sweden, it's called Dagens. It's a spritzer. It comes from the German spritzen. And if you've seen German porn, you know what spritzen means. And well, we simply call it sprine because it has three ingredients. It has ice, which is not actually an ingredient. It contains white wine. And on the rider, we have two different type of white wines. We have Chardonnay. Usually we want to have something like a Bourgogne type of Chardonnay, a little like oaky, but that's like pearls for swine, we call it when Oscar wants to make a sprine with it. So this is a Casillero del Diablo. it's good. It's not bad. I mean, it's drinkable as it is. But if you want to make it to Oscar's liking, we need to add Sprite. Sprite. It also says on the rider when Handful plays live that we want to have 7 cans or bottles, not this size, of course, of Sprite, not 7 up. It's like, yeah, we want to have 8 Coca-Colas. And you open the fridge, and in there are 8 Pepsis. And what do you say, Oscar? Is Pepsi and Coca-Cola the same thing? No. I mean, that can actually cause a world war backstage if someone serves him a Pepsi. So we're not going to go there. So this is a Sprite. It's not a 7-Up. Usually in Sweden, we use frukt soda when we do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to add ice. I sanitize my hands, but still, I'm not going to touch the ice because someone has to drink it. We need a lot of ice. That might be a problem, actually, when you're on tour or at festivals. It's just like it's lukewarm. But if you get ice, fine. And 50-50. 50% of this. 50. Well, I'm not really sure. I think Oscar doing like 60-40, but I'm not going to say what part is 60. And then we do some Sprite. I think this became more 60-40 actually. 60-40 with to the benefit of the white wine. You can always add some of these delicious drops, the Hammerful vodka in there too. But this we only add when Oscar goes to the bathroom and we just want to make him a little happier. Or, well, when Oscar's happy, we are also happy. So it's kind of easier. He's easier to work with. I'm not sure he can hear me, but probably. Do we need to blend? Let's blend it with a straw. So people, a big glass, ice cubes, 50% white wine. You don't really have to go for the fancy stuff. If you buy like a bottle for 200 Swedish crowns, like 20 euros or $23.50, I mean, it's kind of a waste, I would say. So go for the cheap stuff and maybe go for some quality Sprite instead. Cheers. Actually, it's not too shabby. This is pretty good. When I started to work, when I was working in the restaurant for the first time, this was way back, maybe 30 years ago. Someone came up. This was like 9:30. We opened 9:30. I was standing in the bar, and he came up to me and said, "I want to have 1 Dagens, like the daily special." But daily special in Sweden is in Swedish is Dagens, and Dagens that's kind of a dish that you eat. Like, and he said, "I want to have a Dagens." We stopped serving lunch. I mean, Dagens means lunch. The daily special lunch. So, and I said, we stopped serving lunch at 2 p.m. So I can only serve you drinks, peanuts, or maybe a croque monsieur. And then this person told me, you're stupid. You know that? Like, what? What do you mean? Dagens is a drink. So that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Well, I see I can't really read from this distance, but I see we have a lot of people there. So hit me with some hearts and some smileys. And if you don't like this, thumbs down. And if you will give me a thumbs down, I will probably kick you out after a couple of more drinks. Just kidding. We'll finish this later. Another thing we have on the rider is champagne. But champagne is only for Saturdays because, I mean, it will get a little bit I will be kind of carried away if I would get champagne every day of the week, and it will also lose the kind of the exclusivity, I would say. And so it says on the rider, if it's Saturday, we need a bottle of champagne. And it has to be from the district, this is true, from the district of Champagne in France. No champagne from the district of Champagne in Russia or any other country. Because sometimes people they don't care. They just want to give us something that is bubbly. And let me tell you, it's a big difference between champagne from Champagne, France, and champagne from whatever in Russia. Usually, we're talking about half a kilo sugar difference. And I once got Ruski Champansky at my dear friend's wedding, and it kind of smelled like liver paste. And when champagne smells and tastes like liver paste, pate, that's not good. And never, never again. So, since it's not Saturday today, it's Saturday tomorrow, I will not drink champagne. It would be pretty boring because the only thing that would happen is that I pop the bottle and then I will pour a glass and that's it. But now we're going to do something else. And in between, we need to hydrate. Jävlar vad du skiver gott! Så, förlåt. Usually coming off stage, you're really, really hungry. And I think this drink is kind of perfect, even though we don't have vodka on the rider. It's in the bus somewhere. And now since we have this fantastic vodka of our own, the Hammerful vodka, it's a French product. And I think this is pretty good because now you don't have to kind of go and get a burger somewhere. Now you can eat and drink at the same time, of course. And this little guy, for this guy, we need tomato juice, lemon, we need some Tabasco, we need some herbal salts, and we need some pepper. You know what? Bear with me. You can watch this until I come back. I need something else. Of course, I missed this, but you will hear me now because I have my headphones in. Here it is. I'm right here. Okay, so this is the. I will kind of. I think this is if you're drunk and can pronounce this the name of the sauce, you're entitled to like winning the first prize. It's a Worcestershire. It's a Worcester sauce. We call it Worcester. And there's a place in the US called Worcester, Massachusetts. It's a great place to play. But first time we came there, it's like, good evening, Templars of Worcester. What? Because it's, I don't know, 25 letters in there, and Worcester in it's kind of 8 when you say it. So it's a lot of unnecessary letters in there. But we need a Worcester sauce too. Not too much, not too much. So we're gonna start with same thing here. Loads of ice. Loads of ice. More. I would say, since I'm not really a drinker, like a drinker, cocktail drinker, I don't really have good glasses. This is a beer tasting glass, but I need something with a good size. All of the other glasses I had, they were really, really big or very, very small. I think I'm going to do a little David here. Just have a sip of beer. Cheers. So are you hammered yet, people? No? Okay. So now we're going to go for the vodka and something really smooth. It doesn't really matter. But I mean, I think it's better if you always have this in mind that you should drink less, but drink better. Drink better, drink less. I think that's kind of a very good thing to keep in mind. Okay, we need 3 centiliters. If you don't know how much 3 centiliters is or are, you need to Google because I have no idea how to say that in fluid ounces or anything like that. So this little extra. It's Friday, right? It's Friday. So 3 centiliters. No, it goes there. This goes here. Okay. Then we need to add around en deciliter. It's 100 milliliters. It's 10 centiliters. But this, I'm just going to go for a feel. And this is, of course, organic. So if you can find organic tomato juice, always buy that. That's good for the environment. It's good for you too in the long run. Maybe you're going to live half an hour longer just because of that. So say stop. I think that's it. Oh, a little more. There. Oh, so good. I keep it on the side here because I'm positive that I need to add a little more. We're gonna add some juice from some juicy lemons, and of course I could have done it the easy way and bought. I put the ice down there. Bought the already pressed and squeezed lemon juice, but you know what? I like the real deal. Of course, I could have done the tomato juice myself, but hey, come on, guys, give me a break. Every day only have 24 hours. And by the way, there's a party in the background, and you can really hear that it's a great party because I'm not really sure they're enjoying themselves. No, no, they're just sitting there waiting for Sugar Daddy to come there with the champagne. Okay, we need around 3 centiliters here too. Same as with the vodka. I'm not really sure how much we got here. Let me see. Oh, we have enough. So let's measure. I like to measure. I like to have things. It should be in order. It should be controlled. Okay. Of course, there's an ice cube in there. So let's do it like this. Okay, stop. Perfect. Okay. Put that aside. And here we have the main feature for the evening. And now we add that too. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. And now we have this Worcestershire short. Whoa. Worcester sauce. And I mean, how much do we need? A couple of drops. We need this. We need that. Come on, a little more, a little more. If you don't want to do it like this, but I mean, this is doing it from scratch. You can always buy this Mrs. T Bloody Mary mix. It's pretty good, but it's not the real deal. We need some Tabasco. Same amount. I actually missed it. Oh. I wonder who's going to drink this. Like I told you, there's a party in the background, and I think I have to give it to someone in there. And we have the herbal salt. And we just add a little of that. This is also organic, of course. And now we just, maybe I should add a couple more ice cubes in there, but we can do that later. We put that there. No, I'm going to do that now. We need more ice. We need more ice. And what else is new? I have nothing to tell you. I mean, we have the live album, Live Against the World, coming out on October 23rd. I mean, that's pretty cool. And well, the rest is as it is. I mean, we can't really do anything about the current situation in the world. But let me tell you, it's pretty. We were supposed to play in Anaheim last night, and today I think we were supposed to play in Oakland, outside of San Francisco. So it's pretty emotional right now. I really miss being on tour, and hey, the temperatures of North America, it would have been fun. But hey, it's not the end of the world, it's just the end of 2020. Pepper, freshly squeezed ground pepper. Freshly squeezed, I'm not sure, freshly squeezed. What the hell does that mean? It's black pepper at least, and I squeezed it myself right now, and I'm fresh, so it's freshly squeezed. A very fresh guy. And now yeah, just kidding. It was actually pretty good. And of course, det går lika bra med celery. This one didn't look good. I mean, it looks fun with these guys on, but no. Well, I can actually do it. I can take it now. This is better. I put that in there. Whoops. And here we have a Bloody Mary. A lot of people are complaining. Thank you, Oscar. I forgot about that. It's too many buttons to push, and I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see what's going on there. So here's the main feature for tonight. It's a Bloody Mary. I'm getting a lot of complaints because I'm posting. Like when I drink champagne, I like to make posts, and people say, well, you should really promote alcohol. It's bad for you. You do something else, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me tell you. If you don't want to have a Bloody Mary, you can't really remove it now, but do not add vodka in the beginning. Pour it out. Don't do that. So Take that away and then you have a Virgin Mary. And if you don't like tomato juice så går det alltid lika bra med selleri. Virgin Mary, look at that. But now you need to change back, Oscar, because now we're going to have a big chunk of celery. My God. I'll be back in a jiffy. People are wondering, is there a party in the background? I said, well, can you tell? No, they said. Exactly. Yeah, right. Here's a Bloody Mary, if someone want to have. Pretty good. Oh, here's a dog. Come. Hey, come. Come. Hey. Come here. Come da. Hey, come da. No. It's a dog there, but this dog really bites, so I'm too too scared to pick her up. But it's a little Chihuahua, isn't it? Yay! Come here. Can I? Nej, jag vågar inte lyfta upp henne. Come. I'll do that later. So, I think we're gonna end this little hammered with Joacim Cans the way we started it. Now it's rolling Bloody Mary down there. Oscar, now you can change that to fluid replacement. Fluid dust, anyone? Now we're going to end this little session with some fluid replacement. In Sweden, it's called a resorb, and it's kind of the look at that, fluid replacement. It's the best way to stay hydrated. You can drink it like this. You can drink it with a straw. Awesome. So, I think the next step now is to actually go and open up a bottle of champagne. I could probably do that in real time. Yes. Hang on. Was it good? Thumbs up from the backstage. Yes, it's very cramped in there. They all got backstage passes. They called, can we get a backstage pass to the party? Of course, I said. Okay, so the last thing we will do now, I'm just going to open up this beauty. It's a Röderer Philip Stark edition. It's a Brut Natur, so it's no added sugar. Or actually, I'm going to close this session first, and then I'm just going to take this beauty backstage and join the party. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Time to get fucked up. Yes, time to get hammered for real. Absolutely. I didn't want to use the F word, but Oscar he was directing me from the backstage, the really backstage. My friends, put your comments in there. What you want to see for the next edition? Maybe there's something else you wanna know. I need to work on my drinks, of course, but the Bloody Mary, I would say, was 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. It can be better, of course. I think it was the Worcester sauce. I got too carried away when I tried to pronounce Worcester. So, my friends, time to get hammered. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy the rest of this year. I mean, hang in there. Be safe. Stay heavy.